Hello? Grab me through the crack. Oh my God, thank you. You know, you could probably use some grease on these doors.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they're really good. You know, one thing I never understood, man, is, you know, like, even if something doesn't go the, like, you know, bad warrant goes out.
Hey, Brian, can you help me through the door?
Yeah. And then, could you, oh.
I need you to help me. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Is there anybody else?
Like,
No. Bench
Oh,
guy
I
wouldn't
can-
let me in because I kept calling him by his actual name.
yeah, you'll, like,
So he had a tantrum and left.
you know, does ignoring it not help? Hell no, dude. You have to understand, man, like, I have the comfort. You have to understand that even I get attacked, and I'm on Facebook, right? I'm not talking about even this specific scenario. I mean, like, literally everything. That's why I mostly focus on, like, nowadays I focus on the racers, and because, like, no matter, literally everything else, even interdepartmentally, you get really obsessed people, and they look at it like the character is the streamer, and they think that their particular streamer is getting attacked, and it's like a very weird, like, those people need help. Let's be honest. Think about this for a second. Imagine you're so invested in the roleplay, right? Like, for example, let's think of Game of Thrones. You know the guy who plays what is the guy? What is the kid's name? The one who plays the fucked up king in Game of Thrones? The one that everyone fucking hates because he's a really good actor. What's his name? Joffrey. Did you know Joffrey was getting Joffrey got a lot of, like, I almost said OOC. He got attacked IRL over his character in Game of Thrones. Think about the mental health of a viewer of Game of Thrones and is so triggered by the character Joffrey that they, in real life, tried to attack the actor. That happens in roleplay too. So think about the mental steps and intention of the individual to go through those steps. Think about that. Think about that. You're like, man, this character is so fucked. I need to send him death threats because he's following his script for Game of Thrones. He stopped acting after Game of Thrones. I don't know how bad it got, but yeah, I remember there was a lot of articles around, what was it, season 4, season 5? And it's the same thing here, right? Like, I may be protected, but, like, there's a lot of these guys, man. They've got, like, 100 viewers, 200 viewers. Even I get, you know, for me, I get overwhelmed when there's a lot of, like, disinformation that paints, for example, myself as doing something that's malicious. I play a character, right? I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, you know, I'm on Facebook, brother. Like, Facebook treating me real well. I don't personally want to invest IRL time into shit. This is a fucking roleplay server. We're here to have fun. I don't have any malicious intent personally, you know, towards anyone. These guys don't. They're just kind of doing their job. And, you know, the lens of what we see as officers, right? Sometimes we come to the wrong conclusions. But we do it based on known metagamed information. And that brings it another point. Is that as a viewer of other perspectives, you have to understand that there's other perspectives at play, right? So OOC based on, this is a big one, based on meta information. Meta information. Some other scenario may have taken place. For example, maybe... Yo, what up?
Oh, he's invisible.
Oh.
Oh, I can't see Underwood now.
Underwood's invisible.
It's entirely possible. As an example, right? Benji and Ash may not have been there. right?
Oh, hey,
That's a
guys.
good example. Benji and Ash may have not been there. I don't fucking know.
Pretty good.
Right? I'm going off some
Pretty
other.
good. So before we were, is everyone here before I start?
We gotta get based on what we think happened,
I think
what
so.
the evidence
Yeah,
points at,
Okay.
and what our
Yeah, yeah.
characters believe.
So I went through
Ryan,
every gun.
You, me, and Winston.
Every gun in that evidence locker is clear, other than the Thompson, which comes back to an OIS. with a
Anyways,
fake police
thank
car.
you for
And the other one
listening.
is a taser from
Keep it
Brian.
in
So you
mind,
figure out
guys.
where that taser came from.
yes. Oh yeah. Let me pull that up.
I don't think there's a report attached to it. Or I couldn't see one. I mean, unless I'm just blind. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest, and this kind of sucks, but there was a time when it was not allowed to use other people's weapons within the department for this very reason. But unfortunately, we even hand out tasers, and like part of me is wondering if that taser was handed out to one of the security companies.
it's possible. Yeah. I mean, when was the
Are we
last time you were
suggesting-
robbed for your stuff?
That shit happens, yeah. I mean, just
Yes,
the other
just-
day, the mayor. So I'm going to throw something out here that is probably unrelated, but I think it's worth noting. Mickey approached me yesterday, and was asking me to allow him to start like Poop Gang or some shit like that. We all know that this started with poop gold mining, right?
What?
Oh fuck.
Yeah. That's what you
What?
said at the start. They were gold
Yeah, a
panning
lot
in
of
the
the
poop
officers-
canals.
Sorry, what?
A lot of the officers that were here for the all the shit that happened earlier today as well, and are not here.
Oh, no. This started a while ago. So, okay. So the TLDR is, you know how there's like a gold panning business? Like everyone's gold panning now. Okay. So
Yeah.
everyone's gold panning now. It's like the new dodo. The gold panning business is run by MDM. They give you these pans, and people have been like, holding up north, like at the river. But some people have, like, I'd say 3 days ago, roughly 4 days ago, when I started hearing, minglings of this on the street, is that people have been like gold panning in the sewers of the South Side. Well, apparently Gulag Gang didn't like that. And Rust kept gold panning, so they kept fucking shooting each other, and that's how like that shootout yesterday happened. Where it stems from. Remember that? The Gulag Gang Rust?
But
But Gulag's territory is nowhere near.
They don't
What,
want
worse?
people gold panning on the South. I don't know, like in
Oh,
those things. I
okay.
don't know why. It's hard to explain it. Maybe they don't feel like it should be happening. Listen. Even that conversation with Mickey was like, I was like, okay, what's the actual reason? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Mickey approaches me yesterday, and he says he wants me to issue Gulag Gang PD equipment so he can run his poop gang to stop gold panning on the South Side in the canals for environmental reasons. And I asked him straight up, I'm like, isn't Ray your boy? And you're asking me to say it's acceptable for us to look the other way from gang-related shootings. I told him, like, even if I thought this is a bright idea, which I still don't understand the point of it, you need to get Pred, Bass, and Toretti to be on board. Because, like, I ain't going around telling people not to respond to gang-related shootings. It doesn't make any sense. So the reason I bring that up is I don't think it's like immediately relevant, but you never know, right?
So he wants to give them PD equipment to do gang-related shootings?
it's pretty dumb.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Extra info on gold panning. I was told the other day that the Jewel Drag is no longer accepting jewelry parts because the market's completely saturated. Basically, the cost of everything is going down as a result.
Yeah,
Even the amount of money that you get for the gold and the dust that you get as well with it, everything's going down. So it's certainly been popular to the point where it's fucked up that part of the market.
I did gold panning for 6 hours with the large pan, which cost like 30k. I got like 36k worth of materials, another 18k worth of like necklaces and shit, and I've still got 120 jewelry parts. I got like
Wait, are you a panner?
200 dust. I did it
I
once.
tried it. I tried it too with
Oh my
DuPont.
god.
Did you do it in
We-
the poop?
No, I didn't do it in
No,
the poop
I-
canals.
Wait, can
I
you
went
do
to
it
a
in our
river.
toilets? Like in
You
the
can do
summer?
it in
I mean, it wouldn't
any
make much
shallow,
sense.
shallow water. Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
we should just go do it in all the wishing wells. Then you get
We're gonna go down in the cells of Mission PD and I see a bunch of cops like with fucking gold pans in the little fucking toilets.
You never know.
People pan for you for time off. Easy. In the toilet.
Jesus. All right. I'm almost done. I added all of Rust to the Excel sheet. Now I'm adding Seaside. I also added a new column called Person of Interest because obviously not all these people are interesting to what we're investigating, but you know, all the names are there and there'll be a little tick box. Oh my god. By the way, if anyone has any questions on anything, I think asking here is good because I know there's a lot of information that
Yeah.
probably everyone doesn't know about for obvious reasons, right? Like,
Can we do a brief overview of the timeline of like what?
I think we need to
happened
write
today
this
to
down
get
as
to
well
the
because
raid?
we need to
agreed.
write this shit down in the master document so anybody else coming into this can just read this.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like write up my PC for these.
There we go. Beep.
But I'm just having a really hard time.
So, I'll try to do my best I'll get it on recording. And me or my secretary might write it down. She's in a cage. She won't. Can we still do that? Can we have someone? Are we allowed to hire secretaries?
I wouldn't recommend it.
God damn
You
it.
can't put him in a cage.
The thing is, like, when you hire a secretary, they have access to all your confidential information, and how do you know you can really trust them? You know,
She's from Russia.
that makes me really
Off of
not want you
Fiverr.
to hire her at
Well,
all.
you- Russia? What you mean the place that Michael Simone just fled to in a submarine?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
other
yeah,
side of
probably
the
not.
Wait, he went to
Yeah.
Russia?
She's gonna tamper
Yeah.
with the mayor elections, Brian.
God
Well,
damn
he's
it.
here, no?
Yeah, storms. Never mind.
All right. Well, I got the recording here. It'll make it a little bit easier if we need to reference it. Okay. So, okay. So I'll recap it. Patty, stop me if any point, or anyone else if anything is missing.
Okay, all the weapons are in the MDW report.
In regards to what happened today immediately, ongoing Gulag Gang Rust War. 2 members of Gulag Gang jumped members of Rust. PD responded. Bodies on the ground. During this time, Ash and Benji were suspected to have been there, as Benji's, I believe, voice may have been heard. Ash's description with a mask and her voice was heard, so partial IDs. And Chico Guzman's blood on scene. In the pile of bodies of members of Rust, one of them spontaneously uttered that this shootout had occurred in the middle of a weapons transaction. This coincides with not just the weapons found in a nearby vehicle, but also a vehicle that was chased down as a part of all this, in which other Garozas were found. These Garozas are almost in near mint condition. Subsequently, let me move this sheet to the side. Subsequently, Ashez Perez, LaFleur Davis, and Milo Graves were raided, in which a number of things were found. During said investigation opening up, a link was found between Milo and Austin Solbakken. Austin Solbakken, while having a clean record, has a warehouse. Milo has keys to said warehouse, and a raid warrant, given the circumstances, was issued and executed on said warehouse, where we found a number of weapons, drugs, both meth and weed, alongside paraphernalia like a meth table, alongside the AW. Oh, nice, she's gone. Well, she can read the record. She can listen to the recording. The God fuck.
It's okay, keep going. You're doing great.
An AWM was also found in said locker. That weapon comes back to the shooting of Bundy by Michael Simone. Once that connection was made, we decided to move our meeting down to the Trooper PD, so that others don't hear into it. During that time, Winston Walker received a text message asking him to make a call to a phone number. Obviously, we're not stupid, and we know that he has access to time bombs, phone-activated bombs as well as speed-activated bombs. We suspected that this vehicle, that this number was going to cause one of our cars to blow up. We subsequently went to the parking lot, and there was a mysterious black van. Before we were able to say anything to it, it exploded, so clearly Michael Simone baited us out. Now, where does Michael Simone fit into the conversation? Well, Michael Simone has been supplying weapons to Benji Ramos and other members of Seaside. He's been a high target person of interest. However, due to the fact that he's one of the few gangs that actually thinks before they act, we have never been able to build much of a case to raid his properties and whatnot. However, given the fact that this bomb went out, clearly word got to him. Now, word could have gotten to him a number of ways, just the way the Gulag Gang knew that we were raiding and all that kind of shit. But the primary suspicion here is that it was, in fact, Seaside that did the weapons drop, and they notified Michael Simone of the situation, and this is his way to distract us, as it has a bit. All right. Any questions, Patty?
Yes.
All right. Well, the recording's right there. I'm sure you have a way to find it.
Yeah, you can listen to that.
And then just, ask once you're done. Listen to the recording, but that's the overall of today. Oh, finally, 10% of our focus today should be on Seaside. Only 10%. We need to make sure we do everything we can with Rust first, because the last thing we want is for us to see like a shiny diamond, aka Michael Simone, get distracted by that, and then the Rust case ends up failing in court. Because I'll tell you right now, we had enough for raid warrants and subpoenas. I don't think weapons trafficking is a slam dunk as of yet. And the reason for that is stockpiling is there for a reason. And even though we heard an utterance, it was made by someone who is unconscious, thus bringing the legitimacy of this statement under scrutiny. And we've got the weapons, right? We don't have any transactions. We don't have a lot. So we need to find that if we can.
Okay. So Winston, Patty, you writing anything up right now?
Yeah, I'm working on subpoenas for Beta Life and Raymond Romanov. I just have to.
I'm writing the search and
This
seizure for
fucker.
Ghetto Khyber.
And they're the main. They're the main two.
the
We
other
lock
things that need
down
to be
Ghetto
done-
Kyber's stuff.
That's probably a good idea. If you're writing the paperwork, so you're writing the paperwork. That's when you can lock it down, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, technically it's once you've submitted it, but we usually do it when we're writing it down, just because.
Okay.
Start clearing it
You
out
couldn't
with-
get around that just by opening a document, not filling it out, and then just locking the property down. Or is that too much?
I think if you've submitted it and then you change it after you've submitted it, it's then I almost got fired for that.
Yes, I
counts
think
as
that's-
fraud.
If we
Oh, I
are,
see.
That's what they
Okay.
did.
wait,
Yeah.
what happened?
If you submit a search and seizure warrant and then started filling in the search and seizure warrant after you submitted it so that you could lock down the properties.
Yeah, don't do
No,
that.
no.
Yeah, before.
If you're in the middle of if we have a tick mark next to any of these names on the Excel sheet, number one, put your name on it if you're working on the subpoena or whatever, right? But immediately you can lock the property down. If you have the intention, you're in the middle of getting it put together, looking through the reports to write the warrant, we can lock their shit down.
Yeah, that's correct.
What's the angle on Better Life? What are we? How are we
Oystein-
getting in on
The
that?
owner.
I've requested access to the Excel sheet, Brian.
Yeah, Oystein works there, right? He's a CFO or CCO or CEO. So
Yeah.
does everybody from Rust, and during the raid, something like 180 Oxy was found. And Beta Life is now trialing that legal Oxy.
I did a UC
so
op.
fun.
Me and Aziz did a UC op recently, where he dressed up as a Indian diplomat. He's a very good UC guy. In order to, I don't know, TLDR, Beta Life gave me some drugs. That Oxy looks identical to regular Oxy on the street. which is kind of shitty.
To my knowledge, they are
Oh.
meant to look different.
Wait,
no,
is
doesn't
it?
it just have a prescription on the info on the bottle? I think that's all it is.
Yeah, there is
I
meant to
didn't
be
s-
some.
I don't
some way
think
to
I
tell the
saw it there.
difference.
Next time you get it, have a look. 'Cause I think it has the prescription info when you actually look at it in your pockets. You know.
I mean, either way,
Let me see. I may have
It's
taken a
Talking about the
not
photo.
good
oxy
look.
from the raid.
or the legal oxy. in
Legal
general.
oxy. Yeah.
I
If
don't.
they had like 174 oxy
Yeah.
in the warehouse.
Yeah. I think
And
either way,
that's-
they're kind of screwed. Better Life's screwed because they have illegal amounts, felony amounts of illegal oxy.
Yeah, and that's not their prescription shit. They could
Yeah.
be relabeling this and
Exactly.
prescribing it to people.
Mm.
They could. Do you? I'm just trying to be like. I don't want to be a downer. Do we really think we have the PC on that? Like that seems like a bit of a stretch.
So
I mean, I
I
know
don't-
he's the CEO, but like, what have we
I
seen
think
that would?
It's
We
not
have
just
the
that. Milo
PC.
Graves works at Better Life as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't know if
see.
we're talking about rating it right now. We're just talking about subpoenas.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I mean like even getting PC for a subpoena. I think would be
100%.
tricky.
No.
Yeah, all
No.
of them work there.
Burden
Yeah, this
burden
is
of
their
proof
business.
on phone records is very low.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Understood.
My
And
question
then-
is, how do we know that that's legal oxy or illegal oxy? What's the difference?
That's
between
what we
the
were
two?
discussing. There's meant to be. I've been informed that there's meant to be some sort of marker or some sort of identifier about what is legal and the illegal stuff still looks the same. But
let's
I
take
haven't
into it-
seen
We just
that.
don't know.
Let's take into account here this oxy, whether they use it legally or not, is among a bunch of illegal shit, a bunch of weapons and
Yeah,
drug, like all kinds of drugs and shit.
True.
even if it
Mm.
was legal, it's so far.
Why would
off
they
the
store
felony
their?
amount.
They put their stock with all this crap, right? And if we, I think we should definitely subpoena the bank records for Better Life and all that shit as well, because
mhm.
they
Yeah,
could
that's what I'm
be
working on.
essentially cleaning their money through that, right?
My general take has been phone records and financial records. We should never not try to push those because they're low hanging fruit. And if people are dumb enough to send stupid transactions and stupid text messages, that's straight up on them.
Yeah, for your articulation on Better Life, make sure to note how much oxy was in there and what it was among.
Will do.
Who took the photos from all of the different raids? Because that helps my articulation on Ghetto Pilot, because it was.
I would
his
ask in the
phone
Discordia.
goggles.
Reed would probably respond to you.
I'm not sure. Nobody from the raids itself and that was gathering stuff there is here right now. So
Yeah, that's been my general thing, right? Like those are low hanging fruit for a reason. Like, the thing is like, it's easy not to text incriminating things. It's easy, not to
Because
send
He's been
transactions.
using the same alias, Blue Eyes, for more than 2 months. I just put in 2 months worth of reports.
And it's an investigative tool,
If it's
Anyways, let me go
marking
back
certain
to where
things,
I
that
was
helps,
with this. The
phone
bachelor's
dongle,
college.
and then it's next to 6.
All right, so
batches
I'm going to
of
start
meth
writing some of
mixed
this
in
up.
a
I want to
worse
make
state
sure.
than if
So
it's
my
a warehouse
the
with
way
a bunch
that
of stuff
I'm
and there's
thinking
some
about this right now
equipment.
is like I kind of see myself as the guy to keep us.
So these people that have
On
already been
track.
raided, should we try and go for their financial records and phone subpoenas as well?
Yeah, 100%.
Because they were involved in the actual gun deal itself, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those ones are easy. You've been like, well, you guys will.
Do we know if any of those guys that went for the search and seizure have already submitted those?
I would. They would have been
No.
submitted and approved by a judge.
I've
Are you
already-
guys able to put those.
I've already
in the
looked.
channel?
So everything that is currently ticked off on that Excel sheet, I went through the entire subpoena section, looked to see that we've covered everything. So anything that's not ticked off, we haven't done the work for yet.
I just mean, can you? Because myself and Patty aren't command members.
Oh, what are you asking for?
Could I see the search and seizure warrants?
Oh,
Would you
yes.
be able to just
Yep.
put them in the channel?
Sending it to you right now.
Just because that helps us understand the timeline as well, and the articulation previously.
Those are going to be the 4.
So Oystein sold Barkin. He was the owner of the warehouse. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
We should also actually iterate through the. Oh, I'm going to make another column. It's going to be a list for access to Rust warehouse, and we'll see if any of these Rust guys also have keys. Now, obviously, that in and of itself may not be enough to cause a raid, but we don't know yet if like another, other evidence ends up popping up.
So should I put on like on the financial records and the phone subpoenas if we haven't got those yet? Just label them as needed or required or something?
Yeah. Oh, on the Excel sheet?
Yeah, it's like things to do.
Yep. What I would do is if you're working on one of those, just say, processing hyphen.
I honestly think we should try and get the PC together for whatever Patty and Winston are submitting right now. We can essentially just work off of that.
Agreed.
And basically put it on the PC for all the other subpoenas we're going for.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. That's what I've done in the past. You just write like one big thing with most of that's how we did the Michael Simone stuff. So you'd have a lot of the background information, and then the end section is how does this guy tie in?
Yeah, who wants to do what's his name? David Jackson. Because his vehicles are on scene, his properties. Is it David Jackson's vehicle was found on scene where LaFleur Davis was apprehended? 5 grozers in the vehicle.
Oh, damn. Yo, we should. Is there
Wait,
anyone that we need to
was?
lock down immediately? Because that sounds like a name that you got to lock down real quick.
A80 Supra as well. Is that the vehicle that was?
Who was found with a bunch of
Dang.
grozers in that shit?
David Jackson's vehicle had 5
David
grozers. So his
What
vehicle
the
was being
fuck?
used for the gun deal, but he wasn't actually there on scene.
Is he on this list?
Last I checked, he was.
Oh yeah, he's on that. He's not been rated. Wait, what?
No, he wasn't on scene.
Oh,
the
he
only
wasn't
people
on
who-
scene, but his car was used.
Yep. So the only
Oh.
people who were actually on scene were Achez Perez and LaFleur Davis. Then there's the OIS shortly after it.
The issue is though, some of the other officers could have questioned these guys or articulated that they pulled the car out from the.
I believe that car was used in the crime, right? It was either the
Yep.
one that was on scene or alternatively the one that we caught during the chase.
I mean, even if he had been questioned, they said they pulled it out. That's still articulation that those individuals have access to share that kind of house. There could be further weapons found in that property. If the PC's kind of weak, what you can do is you can just go for the one property that the vehicle's parked at, and then if there's stuff in there, then you can expand the scope from there.
Yeah. Here's another approach, right? We all have varying degrees of understanding of how to tackle things. I would tackle anything that you're comfortable with tackling, and then as we're constantly like going through this list of names, we'll just be hitting everything slowly. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm just putting a notes section on the Excel spreadsheet, so it's like
Ooh,
the
I
persons
like
of
that.
interest that we don't have enough for right now. We'll just put a note say, look for stuff on these other guys' phones and bank records, see if we can link to those and daisy chain the subpoenas.
For example, there's Sydney. Yo, this is sick. Shane Mona. Interesting. Obviously, some of these guys may not be, but that's or Demetrius Jones. Demetrius Johnson.
So the evidence locker you gave me just before we all had narcolepsy, is that just the warehouse, or is that all of the properties?
I
you
think
raided?
we're missing shit because I heard there was way more Grozas. So I would ask Reed if there's others.
Because
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. I gotta get out of the city. If you need me to do anything tomorrow, just let me know. I'll be around tomorrow.
Hell
as well.
yeah.
I'll see
Appreciate
you
you.
tomorrow.
You have a good one.
shit today.
All the
See
best.
ya.
So there's
All right.
stuff in 55721, which is the original arrest. That there's a bunch of grozers in there. So that might be the stuff from the actual arrest and the original weapons trafficking suggestion. Immediately after that, 55722, Raymond Romanov, Conor McGregor,
Rico, I wouldn't call it Rico.
Cops.
It's
I presume
similar
as
to
a
Rico, but it's
retaliation,
not Rico.
including
Rico is a
what's
very
called an ambush.
specific law
And then there's
created
the
in
evidence
the
locker that you told me,
60s, I
which
believe.
I don't know where any of
That
stuff
was
comes from, honestly,
aimed to,
which makes things difficult for
which was
Real quick, do we have a
Uh,
report for the initial incident itself?
yes, 55721.
aimed to
Gang-related
target
shooting,
mafia
gross compound
members.
weapon trafficking.
Applying Rico and Los Santos would be very difficult because Rico is like very, very, very complicated even in real life to apply. But you could say it's similar in that we're creating chains of probable cause. All right. So now what am I doing? Okay.
Don't forget to place important information in the master document too, on the Word spreadsheet. Word document, sorry.
Report numbers. Okay. Here we go. Access to Rust Warehouse. I'll just do Rust Warehouse to keep the column a little succinct. All right, here we go, boys. The way we do this is we're gonna click this. The vehicles that have this shit in it, we can fucking forfeiture that as well.
Oh yeah,
Which vehicle?
The
Supra.
was it a Supra? Damn.
Yeah, let's take that shit, dude.
Oh my God, PD's new Supra.
AAT,
Yeah.
AAT with four four grozers, AMG.
Yeah, let's try it. Fuck it.
Stuff in it. Two
Let's put together
grozers in the
some last
AMG.
purpose for that, yeah. Why not? Fuck it. It was used for weapons trafficking, right?
Where exactly was
I mean,
Chico
the
Guzman's
thing
DNA
is,
found?
with that logic, though, we could also go for the NSX and the GT series, Black Series.
Oh my God.
I want to know where Chico Guzman's DNA was found. Was it at the Rust compound?
That's what was said. We're gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
You know,
looking for
one
the
thing
pictures, I
that's starting to
can't
be
see,
clear, we need someone who's on scene during this to actually write down exactly what it was. Because even in regards to like Ash Benji, like who made that statement? Was it written down? Where did they see it? How did they articulate that?
Okay. Is Customer's too tired? Is Jigs Jagahai around? Sky's not around. Mac's not around. I know Espinosa Mendoza's not around. Kozlov's gone to bed. Frost would be gone to bed. Kylie Stokes.
Espinosa's conflicted anyway.
Yeah. Monroe, is he around? Eli Hawkins. Davenport went to bed. Yeah.
I
Jigs
saw
Jagahai.
Hawkins' name in one of the reports, but I think he was shot down.
He-
Winston,
Yep.
is there a document for civil asset forfeitures? Or do we just put that into
Uh,
a case?
You just put it in the docket, yeah, at the end for
Okay.
the what's
Yeah.
it?
Okay, I finally identified for Chico Guzman's shit. He was at the Rust compound itself, in the midst of all the other gunfire and shit.
North Sheldon Ave 3.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
It's a Dry Dock Street 13. And was this other properties hit? Wait, I have an idea. Flatbed.
Okay, I put a note for Chico
Yeah,
Guzman
take
on
that.
there.
Now I'm starting to
blood
look
found on
at
scene,
the individual
gun deal.
owners.
PC for subpoenas.
Dude, I
do
go-
not
I go
gun properties
ham when it
until
comes
you
to
meet a
this, by
dead
the way.
stop and cannot daisy chain subpoenas to more Seaside or Rust members.
Okay, we did read his properties.
But we're probably not going to do that today. Until we have the Rust thing submitted.
Fuck. Okay. All right, Dry Dock 13.
Was Mila
You ready,
Graves the only
chat?
one who had access to that warehouse that Solbakken owned?
I'm going through every name right now. I'll let you know momentarily.
Okay, thank you.
Ray does not have access. Interesting. Picture Perfect 8. Who owns Picture Perfect 8? Oh! Mila Graves owns Picture Perfect 8, which a lot of these guys have keys to.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Uh-huh.
I thought you already rated
He's,
that.
he's
though.
been raided, though.
Yeah, he's been. We can
True.
then link them to
How-
that property.
But you know what that says? Milo has access to the warehouse. The weapons go there. They go to Milo. People get access.
You could probably spin it like that, sure. Hi. I wonder if a judge would buy that argument.
It depends. Probably need a little bit more. Flair doesn't. Can you personally get rid of your keys? Like if
Yeah.
you
No, I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yes, you can. So, like, if I gave you keys to my house, Brian, and you
Damn
could
it.
remove those keys.
Yeah, I'm checking now. I can remove my own key.
Yeah.
So we can presume everyone who had keys to this probably got rid of it.
To the warehouse or to the property? Because as soon
Seems
as
like it might be
you
a little
well, as soon as you guys
Hey,
let me
so
know
what
about
was
everything,
the
I started taking
property
picture of every single Rust member and their vehicles and housing.
Yeah. Is there property history? No, there isn't. Well, I know what I'm going to ask for. They all have Picture Perfect 8. What the fuck? Bro, every single person has Picture Perfect 8. What the fuck?
They've all got clean manner as well, but I can't bother rating that place again and again.
Yeah, that's
Anybody
always
know
a
if-
tough one.
Anybody know if Kitty Dream is still dating Ray Romanoff?
No,
Wait, they
she
got,
is married to Goofy, and
We got access to clean mana, but we haven't raided that yet.
Yeah, they all have keys to clean. I mean, a million people have keys to clean manor.
Yeah,
I just mean that I've been to clean manor like at least 4 times myself and never found anything.
yeah.
Hmm.
I only
Well,
remember
if something
what
comes
happened
up in
last
these
time.
subpoenas with other people that have keys to Clean Manor,
Oh yeah, 100%.
that might give us some grounds to push that further as well.
Guildhall as well.
Okay. Let's actually do this. Oh, wait, I didn't go through these names yet. Derek Thompson. Oops. I started a profile thing, so I'm taking a photo of everything.
I've already done that.
Wait, what? Oh, could you add the imager links to the Excel?
Yeah, sure thing.
Brian, do you have the evidence that you picked up from the vent explosion? I've documented in
No,
the
because
master
I got
document.
exploded.
Oh,
I checked that the car bombs don't leave evidence.
oh,
Yeah, even if you search the vehicle after the bombs that you phone in, the car bombs that you phone in, if it's exploded, you've lost it. There's nothing to find. However, the speed bombs, I guess is the best way of putting them, you can find stuff afterwards.
Question: how is Raymond directly connected to the raids from today, other than just being a member of Rust?
His ID is in there. He's the leader of Rust. They were in a weapons deal. He's been on scene for multiple GG and Rust wars to this. Therefore, he is a beneficiary of said weapons, both in terms of personal and in terms of gang affiliation.
And also I'm just going to call it the revenge shooting of cops, 55722. That further ties him to it as well.
My gut tells me there's these weapons are being shared somewhere else, probably in a vehicle. Has a Rust compound been raided, like their parking lot, if they have one?
oh yeah. If they've got a shared garage, can't we go through every single vehicle that's there?
Yep, I think I 1,000% think we need to, because as I'm looking through these, some of these guys have picture perfect date, right? But none of them, other than Milo, have these weapons. These guys, not just Milo, was at present during the weapons deal. So how are they passing these weapons around? What, does one guy hold it and he just delves them out and they put it in each other's properties? Possibly.
Well, we can't see warehouse keys.
Okay, well, here's something as well. This David Jackson fellow, I think you mentioned his car had a bunch of grozers in the back,
Yeah.
but he was not arrested, right?
No, he wasn't there.
So he wasn't there. So that would suggest that his vehicle was pulled from a shared garage, possibly
Yep.
without his knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
which would give us some justification to go through all those vehicles.
Wait, this guy has Clean Manor keys too.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Further than that, from my picture I took of David Jackson's profile before, when I saw you guys all in the lab, no CCTV had seen him recently.
Winston, I need you to put in the master document the evidence of the text you got from Michael Simone.
Oh yeah, sure.
I think we
just where I'm putting down about the van being detonated.
Some of this is very interesting. I think the subpoenas are going to be the most interesting out of this. Does Milo have access? He doesn't. Why does this random guy have access to Clean Manor keys? Is what I'm confused about.
As far as I'm aware, all of the Rust people have keys to Clean Manor. But again, like if you look at the business for Clean Manor, there's a million people with it. Like, was the Corleone
True.
Steaks business runs out of there? Like, it's
Yeah, but
also something
Corleone's
I would
like, you
focus
know,
on.
Tony and stuff, but yeah, I guess that that makes sense. Do you think a guest key has access to a shared garage would be my question. Oh, what the fuck? Milo's in Redline? Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Underwood, take a look at Milo Graves's profile.
I think you just got the images that swapped around there, Walker. Oh, never mind. I'll let you finish tinkering around with that. What did you say, Brian?
Underwood, look at Milo Graves' profile. Why would it say that? What the fuck?
Why would it say what?
Look at his employment.
Clean Manor? Red line?
Oh god.
I found a Red Line warehouse once.
Yeah.
It's on Popular
Was it the
Street.
clean? Was it the Clean Manor garage?
No, I spotted a shit ton of them going into a garage off of Popular just south of the Otto's garage. I'll have your report on it somewhere.
I am so fucking confused. Why?
Did anybody happen to check Twitter before the storm to see if Simone had been tweeting at all, or if our only contact, our only
The only
message
one I
with
saw
him-
was Nicholas Simone.
Did he say anything of relevance?
Fuck y'all couch. That was it. One person retweeted it.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, look at reporter 45666. Wait, yeah.
4 or 5. Oh, I think I remember this. This is like 3 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 3. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Listen, I may derp sometimes, but like shit I care about, like it like prints into my brain.
Yeah, not Simone, but I'll be around today, so. Yep, see ya.
Oh my god, what the fuck? No. Where was this? Like, where is it?
It's the warehouse that's directly south of Otto's. On the other side of the bridge.
Holy shit. Have we seen what the owner is?
Not as far as I know. My strongest suspicion is Marlo Stanfield.
Oh my god.
He
Right,
was
I'm gonna-
standing at the door, letting people in and out, I think.
I'm going to make a little note on the side here. Wait, Marlo Stanfield. Yo, that is fucking crazy, bro. Okay, let me continue down. Bruh, what the fuck, man? What is happening, dude?
So what rabbit holes did you guys discover while I was gone?
You want to see one that's really funny?
Sure.
Give me 1 sec. I'm pulling it up. Which one was it? Was it David Jackson? Look up Milo Graves and look at his employment.
Okay. I'm guessing it's the Clean Manor one.
Yeah.
Wait, the Masters Racehorse Lounge event organizer.
Yeah.
The MRL.
That's the MRL shit, right?
Yeah.
So,
Where's Snow?
Yeah.
Clean Manor, Red Line.
Oh, where's
Wait.
Hardcastle, man?
Okay,
Wait,
we
what?
got. Oh no! Oh my god, that warehouse, Marlowe.
Hardcastle, you need to get the
Wait,
Oh, no.
what? Call him up.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
God.
know the MRL. We may have found the business, Mino Graves. It's, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're in the bottom room.
Oh, let me look up Marlowe.
Yep.
I'm
I'll see you in
looking
a little
at
bit.
I'm looking at this
Bye-bye.
list here. I'm already seeing a few names standing out to me. Anna Jorgensen. I don't know if you guys. see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
head.
we caught
Yeah.
a ton of our
Yeah,
vehicles
we caught
like
it
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yep.
I interrogated her. I didn't ask her any questions about the MRL shit though. I don't want to expose that.
Good. Yeah.
Well, I need to talk to Hardcastle actually because we were trying to get subpoenas on
Hardcastle
the
and
pit
Fury
stop.
on the way.
Yeah, on the pit stop.
James
that she
Arsenal.
owns.
Chat. Stop
So what I'm
Brian.
wondering is how
Stop.
did we manage to link together poop panning, Michael Simon terrorism, and the street racing league into one investigation here?
So the
They
saying I
should've got
like
a
to
lawyer,
go with
bro.
Crazy.
the saying I like to go with is criminals are very sloppy and all it takes is a little bit of looking through the MDW and they get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Have we ever captured Milo in a red line jacket before?
Oh, let me look at the sheet.
We don't have a complete report of the raid contents, do we?
No, we've just got the investigation report, which has a full stop in it, and then the evidence locker, which is in our channel, which has, I assume, all.
Well,
the
no,
stuff
I
in the
agree.
warehouse.
Oh,
I
see, I
don't know
understand, but I see
warehouse,
Brian's
but,
gonna think,
you know,
they're
How
fucking
is
dumb
the
as
photos
shit.
put photos?
They're asleep.
Wait,
It's
wait,
like
wait.
3 people.
Who have we got confirmed of a red line? Oh fuck, we need Hardcastle and shit here. Confirmed of a red line members.
Hans
We have
has
that
that
Excel
list.
sheet.
Yeah, we also have a master document that she put together.
Yeah, and then we can. Does this warehouse could be where MRL is operated from to an extent, I guess, or maybe
Mhm.
Red Line have a bigger stake in the MRL itself.
I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, so
God.
Milo is confirmed.
Why
as
would they
next
call it
as an
red
alias.
line is what I don't
He's
understand
on the master document.
as the key. By the way, at any point tell me to stop.
No, I think we'll just delegate that to the SIU investigators. That's,
Well,
that's
no,
their
I mean
threat
like
now.
in general. I mean, you
Oh,
remember last
yeah,
time I fucking raided like
yeah.
25 people.
Yeah, no, I get you. I'm sure we'll get an email if we start going wild.
Hey,
Okay.
All right, I almost have my 2 subpoenas ready to submit. I just have to make a copy for the bank stuff.
it's not dangerous to be crashes though.
chat, now do you see why I do things like this? We did this with the Simone investigation way back when. Is I like to get organized. Like, even remember when I did bank transactions in the texts and I literally spent 2 full 12-hour streams just reading them? Because you look through it one time, you get the big rocks. You then do it again, and you
Okay,
get a little
you're
more.
calling
Because
yourself
each
the
time
Lord
you're
Raven
learning a
and you
little
got
bit more, a
yourself
little bit
big
more, a
rocks.
little bit more.
Honestly, I'm over the one.
And eventually you're like, wait a minute.
Are you all right?
Because you can't
No, no,
consume,
that-
like, think about it. You open this up, you're not going to notice it all at once, right?
Just saying,
You don't
take your
notice it
time
all at
and,
once.
You know,
You would be very surprised how smart these people can be for us. Okay. But listen, this is a very serious investigation, so we need to treat this very seriously, okay?
Okay. Well, so what was I going to do? That's right.
If we had like an actual GPS tracker, it would be a good idea, but we don't. And using a person is fun.
We do. We also got permission for it.
You do?
Permission for what, sorry?
We have permission to use the trackers.
Oh, okay, we can use that.
Oh, we do now?
Yeah.
Hey, Winston.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Can we use the GPS tracker for an investigation?
You'd have to ask Jenny Hall on that one. Last time I
Yeah.
spoke about
Said
any
no.
of them, yeah, no. I'm not saying no.
He
That's
said
just
no.
above
What
my
is
head.
it? What is
no,
it
that's-
for? What
that's a high
investigation?
command thing.
Yeah, that's.
Let me
I'm-
explain this to them. So basically tomorrow, we're gonna try and find Goofy's car at this giant race that he's in, and we're gonna bug his car. So no matter where he goes, we'll
Oh,
always
that's
know.
a great idea. But that
yeah,
I
that's
think
a high command
Hardcastle.
thing.
Yeah,
No,
Hardcastle should
that's
sign
Jenny
off on
Hall.
that.
They want you.
That's
They want you to
Jenny
ask
Hall.
Jenny Suarez.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Jenny call.
I mean, Angel, you're high command as well, so you're on that. Last time I spoke to Jenny Hall, we were told to step back from any of those new gadgets and wait for
Oh,
SOPs.
She knows more
oh
about
no,
this
I
than
got
I
a
do,
Bundy
which is,
responded
I'll-
back
I'll
and
send
said
him
we
to
got
Jenny.
permission as long as
Oh, okay.
SCU.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, so the
Hardcastle?
TLDR is that we held off on using them, and then Bundy got clearance from Governor
1 second, sorry, I'm listening to fine.
Governor Potato, and Governor Potato said it was okay for us to use it.
Governor Potato.
But
So,
but
we should
even
ask
then,
Hardcastle
SCU should authorize it because, you know, obviously that's a good case, but SCU top SCU like Bundy should sign off, or Jenny, because we don't want to burn that. We don't
Yeah,
want to burn
those
what we
are-
have to
Those are
somebody.
really fucking obvious.
You need to get a top SCU person and have them sign off on it, right? So like Jenny, basically, or Bundy.
Jenny Bundy or Daisy Dukakis, your top three.
Hardcastle's probably not high up enough.
No, he's Detective Sergeant.
I feel like it should
Yes,
be
those are
this
the names.
Hardcastle should be running that conversation regardless because
Yeah.
he's like
Go-
SCU liaison for SRU.
hmm Let me know what Hardcastle says. Okay, Suarez, I gotta go. All right, bye bye. Yeah, I sent it off to Hardcastle.
Those things are also real obvious. It's not like they're hidden.
It's true.
And
Oh, we're planning a
getting
lot.
to
So
the
my
vehicle
role
and,
always
like,
in
you
these
physically
things
gotta walk
is
up to
I'm the
place in
guy
trunk. That's
who
already
sits
gonna
back
be an
and
issue.
I organize, and I'm gonna start banging out subpoenas.
Yeah, it's...
But the first step is actually
Wait, so Milo was already raided, right?
uh
I believe so. Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah,
Milo,
no, he was
Leclerc,
rated,
and
yeah.
Akez Perez were rated, I believe.
all right. I keep wanting to do this, and then I don't want to get too sidetracked.
Wait,
but-
does if any of the members of Rust have association with Redline?
yeah, that's how we found. What is it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah,
No,
it
not-
was.
Not Milo.
Unless we start like locking stuff down, I don't think there's going to be anything left for us to find.
No, subpoenas, right? So honestly, at this point, the assumption is that most of these guys have already cleared everything, right? Doesn't mean that we don't raid them, but as we're doing now, which is, you know, we've got the sheet, go through the names, see what other information we got in there. Tie phone subpoenas. Those phone subpoenas are going to have a shitload of information. I think we can get 60 days on pretty much anyone tied to the weapons trafficking. And then out of there, who knows what balloons out. Like we already got a link for Michael Simone. We got a link for possibly Redline, MRL. I mean, we got a mountain of shit to work with. Unless that's not what you were saying, Patty.
No, yeah, I was mostly just referring to like if we were searching, if we're gonna like raid anything else. I think our time window is dwindling. But yeah, I'm almost done with the subpoenas for Ray and Beta Life, and I've got kind of a generic kind of TLDR. This is what happened, and then just
Yeah, I
making it
think
more
we've
specific.
probably mostly cleaned out Russ. I think the big thing is going to be Seaside, but we don't want to tip them off that we're looking into them.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
think build the PC for as many of them as
Place
possible. That would
okay.
include phone subpoenas and everything, and then hit
Yeah,
them all once.
The only one I put
Oh
on the
my
spreadsheet
God.
right now is Chico Guzman because we have his blood on scene. So
Mhm.
we have the PC for his subpoenas. But we don't want to raid him right now.
Oh,
I think we see what we can bring up on his. 'Cause if he was there facilitating the deal,
Oh,
we
no,
could check
no,
his bank
no,
record, see if
no,
there was any
no.
large deposits or large withdrawals, whatever. Check his phone as well, see if he had any
Oh,
contact
no,
with members
no,
of
no,
Seaside.
no.
And like I said, extend it to a day. So because they're obviously going to prepare for that deal to
Oh,
an extent.
no, no,
See if they
no,
had any
no,
communication
no.
with other Seaside members
There you go.
to
Just like
try and
that.
organize that or move money around or get weapons ready. Right. And then we can daisy chain
Milo.
You
subpoenas
better know.
to other Seaside
Tommy
members or other Rust
Tate.
members that they might have communicated with to set that up.
But that
And
it
then once we
ends
daisy chain
there.
those subpoenas, then we can
So
probably
why?
unearth all kinds of jazz. And then we move in on Seaside if we need to. Or we could find nothing, but
Oh no.
what?
Here.
Tommy Tate is also marked as Redline in this
On what?
clean manner.
Oh,
And it was about a month ago he was tagged, according to the history.
Well. Do you want to bring them up to speed on what you
Oh
found?
my god. Yep. All right. So we got an Excel sheet. In said Excel sheet, we're going through members of Rust and members of Seaside, pertaining to Michael Simone and a weapons trafficking deal that took place. As we are going through individual profiles to see if there's any linked properties, et cetera, as there may be more weapons out there, we came across Milo Graves, who is the key holder to the warehouse that we raided with a shitload of weapons in it. Well, as looking over what access he has access to Clean Manor, and he is tagged as Redline. Also under there is, hold on, let me bring it back up. If you guys want to pull up Milo Graves, and my MDW just went to shit. He's also, hold on, there we go. All right. So Milo Graves is also a part of the Masters Racehorse Lounge as an event organizer. In there is a bunch of known names, including, let's go pull that up.
Oh, look at who the owner is.
Yep. Motherfucking Marlo goddamn Stanfield. Then you got Anna Jorgensen. You also got Tommy Tate.
I don't know about Tommy Tate ever being involved.
can you speak up, Fury? Just make sure you're shouting.
Oh, sorry. Force a habit. I don't know. So Tommy Tate, I don't think he's street racing much, is he?
I have no idea.
Isn't he Mandem?
Oh my god.
Didn't he get caught literally?
It all this
yesterday?
full circle. Mandem, gold plated pooped.
Oh my god.
Gold-plated poop?
It's all connected.
I think this was Tommy Tate's plan all along.
It's all connected, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy got caught racing just 2 days ago. He had a shotgun on him. What was his dongle? His dongle was Babyface. That was his alias.
What the fuck?
That way he was on fucking. He's
What?
on
He
the
was a
fucking Emerald stat
yokai.
sheet with yokai tag from like season
Was
2.
he? Well, why is he
What?
with his red line, but also yokai?
We
What
have
the
I have 2
fuck?
unknown members of yokai that haven't been seen in forever. So
Okay,
maybe that was one of his aliases and he just dipped out.
maybe.
So he was added to the Clean Manor, Clean Manor, as Redline about a month ago.
He must have been a transplant then. He left yokai for redline. It's the only thing that makes sense. That would also explain why he just got caught.
Yeah, went to a lesser crew, I guess.
By the way, OC,
Right,
I have
Milo's tagged
no
as Redline on the
fucking
Emerald sheet as
idea.
well, anyways.
And I was just discussing with Brian here when we were looking into Milo, is the Red Line warehouse that me and Fiore found a few months ago. And from one of the photos, it was Marlo letting people in and out. Which led me to believe that could be his warehouse.
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
point. That's the warehouse of Popular and Vespucci. That
Holy
little
fuck.
compound place.
Bruh, tomorrow we should put cameras up at that location.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So wait, so why did he? Never mind. Ignore me.
Why can I not type in this? Is the MDW slowing down for you guys?
Hey, what's up, Burger?
If you have too many tabs open, it might slow down for you.
All
Just
I'm gonna wake back
restart
up.
everything.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of fill-in. I'm also a lead investigator for SRU, which is why I'm looking at these things. Hardcastle is also a lead. Fury's a lead. So that's why we're bringing them in. So we cut them off a piece and send it their way. Walker and Patty are already working on some of these subpoenas. Remember, my main thing, I'm like the data analyst. You know what I mean? I look at this shit. I make sure we're on track. Keep us focused. What do we want to target? And I pull out the info, right? And I make sure the relevant parties are aware. Because just because there's weapon trafficking doesn't mean, we find this like very big piece for SRU and ignore it. We got to make sure that they get looped in. At this point, it's, it's all about data mining, I guess. Mm-mm-mm. I love that 2 guys gave keys to all this. I know that's what usually happens.